I'm here at the office of Brian Tracy. Brian, my old friend.
Thank you, Eric.
It's so great to be here. Last time I was here had to be, what, 15 years ago?
Yeah,
something like
15,
that?
20 years.
The same building, different office, but Brian runs a multinational business on personal achievement, personal development, professional skill building, and he's one of the most prolific people I've ever met as far as efficiency of time, efficiency of creating content. It's unbelievable. He just told me this summer he wrote 5 books that are going to be published with major publishers. 5 in one summer. That makes my head hurt. Back in the day, back in the TPN days, he created 120 different programs on selling and management and leadership, and it was unbelievable what he's been able to do. He travels around the world. He's spoken to how many people?
Probably more than 5 million.
More than 5 million face-to-face.
Yes, face-to-face.
Face-to-face, over 5 million people. I don't know of anybody who's done something like that. And we just finished doing an interview, a long interview, about an hour long, for the network marketing documentary. And the content was amazing, spectacular. And Brian, why don't you just say hi to the audience and offer this audience, just so you know,
right,
are people from all over the world and hundreds and hundreds of different companies, but they all have one thing in common. They want to become network marketing professionals. They want to learn the skills, they want to develop the mindset, they want to create the habits that are going to give them the results that they want. Right. What advice would you have, in a few minutes, what advice would you have to that audience for making that transition into the professional ranks?
Well, to summarize it, economists are saying that we're entering into the golden age of entrepreneurship, and especially MLM entrepreneurship. By a golden age, it means that there are more possibilities for you to become successful faster than have ever been possible in human history. The companies that you're working with are some of the best established professional companies in the world. The products that you're offering have been proven in the marketplace, used by hundreds of thousands and millions of people. The systems that have been developed to enable you to succeed are the best and based on millions of experiences by top people. All you have to do is put your whole heart into it. You put your whole heart into it and just keep working and never give up. And nothing can stop you from being an enormous success in this industry.
And you talked about this this one mentor that you had in the interview. He was talking about this mentor had put together all these success principles over the course of his life, and he narrowed it down to one principle, and that is model what successful people do. Find out what the most successful people do and model that behavior. Why do you think we do so many interviews on Network Marketing Pro with $1 million earners? Because we want to show you an example of the skills and mindset required in order to be able to get to that level of success. Why do you think we have people like Brian and many of the people who are going to be at the on the documentary presenting at GoPro Recruiting Mastery in November, whether live or on video? Why do we do that? Because the best success leaves clues. And why do we have $1 million earners on stage? Because success leaves clues. Talk about this ability inside of network marketing for a person, because traditional businesses, you can't get access to the best.
No.
They hide their secrets.
Yes.
They don't want to share because they don't want to create competition.
Right.
But in network marketing, it kind of becomes like open source software.
Yes.
Everybody wants to share. Talk about the value of doing that and why everybody watching should really make it part of their DNA to make that a habit on a daily basis.
Well, there's 2 things. One is that people who are successful in this business are usually very grateful, because we all started off with nothing. I started off as a dishwasher and as a farm worker, and we all start off with no money. And when we are successful, we're grateful for it all the time. We walk around kind of like feeling like we just got away with something, even though it's taken us 10 or 20 or 30 years to reach that point. And so we want to share it with other people in any way that we possibly can. The other thing about MLM marketing is because of the remuneration structure, it's very much in your best interest to share these ideas with as many people as possible so that they can be successful in your downline and make you even more successful. So you get what they call a twofer, 2 for 1. You get two great benefits, is you can share your gratitude for your own success, and you can continue to build your own business.
Right. One more thing I'd like you to share with everybody. What's the value of hard work? And is it an underrated virtue in today's world? And underrated, by I mean an underappreciated virtue, because the successful people already understand it. But talk about the value of hard work.
Well, in the interviews with self-made millionaires, the Millionaire Next Door, I've worked with these people, they ask people, how is it you became a millionaire in the course of your working lifetime? And 85% of them replied with something pretty similar to this. They said, well, I didn't get great grades in school. I didn't come from a rich family. I didn't start off with any money or any special advantages, but I was willing to work harder than anyone else. And 85% of self-made millionaires say that the secret to their success is they were prepared to work hard, hard, hard. And every study, including studies this week, when they interview wealthy people, they say the secret to my success is hard work. Now, you can be a genius, and there are many geniuses, brilliant people with college degrees driving taxi cabs. And these people think only about getting away from work, stopping work. But successful people love the work they do, and they can hardly wait to get to it, and they hate to go away from it. And they work an average of 60 hours a week. When you start your business, it may be 70 or 80 or 90. But if it's less than 60 hours a week, you're going to be passed like a marathon racer with somebody who's willing to run harder and faster than you.
Now, and when he talks about hard work, it doesn't mean necessarily that you have to be full-time in network marketing when you start. It's saying that the hours that you are working your network marketing business, work hard in those hours. If it's 10 hours a week, work a hard 10 hours. Work a serious, focused 10 hours. One of the things that Brian is incredibly good at, and we're going to work together a bit over the course of the next year to provide you some training and additional information, which is how to get more out of a day. How to organize yourself, how to discipline yourself and motivate yourself to stay consistent in your efforts, to get consistent results and more performance out of the hours that you put in. So be looking for that. We're going to be working together. We met with his whole development team today, talking about what we can do inside of the network marketing space to be able to do that. But Brian, thank you for your contribution to my life.
Pleasure, Eric.
To over the course of many, many years, your contribution to the network marketing profession, your contribution to the documentary.